right, this is the Ruffle sweater, right front, the Ruffle. Okay, so we are back for the right side of the Ruffle sweater. So we're going to start with, of course, the ruffle of the Ruffle sweater. And we will be working the opposite direction that we did for the left front. And this should work out fairly well. I have added my second camera again so that we know for sure what is going on. I'm going to move my camera. Okay, so we are 40 left, 40 right. Oh boy. Well, I gotta find my ruler and stuff. I mean scale. And yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, I found it. And we are going to use waste yarn into the carriage. Gonna hold it, knit across. Grab my cast on comb, a little clip, stab the threads with the cast on comb, flip it over, free the end, pull it a little bit, that end is now free. Now we start with all the claw weights. So 0, 40 and 40, 25 and 25. Then we move everybody forward. Knit 2 rows, and then move in the stitch on this side. One, two. In the stitch. Okay, just gonna knit a couple rows of waste yarn. That's probably enough. Loop on purpose. Knit across and ran out of waste yarn. Well, no better time than the present. Deep breath. Row count to all zeros. All right. So, in the last video, I was going to start on the right side, and then I remembered about the yarn tail. Because we will be doing the last of the work on the right side, we need to start the actual knitting on the left side. So my cast on needs to be on the left side going to the right side. Row 1 starts on the right side, and we go back and forth. So I'm going to move my carriage. Oh, hang on, my coffee cup's in the way. Okay, carriage is on the proper side. I'm going to do the double E wrap, going from the left to the right. Trying not to get caught in the tension mast. Well, not tension mast, the camera mount. Another clip. Okay, so I've clipped it. Putting it on the outside. So stitch 40, going around, knitting through. Just locking it in. Do you need waste yarn to do this? No, but I like to have waste yarn to do this. I think you get the idea as to what I'm doing, so I'm going to pause until I get to the opposite side. Alright, so here we go. As you can see, I'm using my other camera. Wrapping it around, pulling it through both the working yarn and the waste yarn. I'm trying not to pull too far. I just want a nice, neat cast on. And by using the waste yarn, I don't have a lot of pressure on the cast on comb and my sinker plate. There's a little bit more give. This isn't easy with a camera in the middle, but I try. And there we go. All done. Alright, so we have finished knitting the... not knitting. We have finished the cast on. Nice and neat. Row count is 0, 0. We're going to knit 10 rows, and then we'll get ready for the reduction, like the yoke part of the ruffle. So here we go. Make sure everything's okay. Oh, I didn't pull the needles forward. I should do that before I get any further. Probably going to be okay with the first ones, but... okay, nobody went backwards. So, 10 rows. That's row 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And that is row 10. Okay, so the math doesn't change. 64 divided by 80 is still 0.8, which is still 3 together. I mean, 3 singles and then 2 together. So we're going to do that again. This time on camera. Okay, without messing up this time. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 2 together. And we will do that throughout the entire width of the piece. So again, 1, 2, 3, 2 together. 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 Leave the last 2. Going over this side. 1, 2, 3, 2 together. 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 1, 2, 3. These two would be together, so we're just going to go one further up. Not a big deal. Won't even notice it. Bring them all forward. Remove the weights and a cast-on comb. So this is what it looks like. It's a nice ombre. You can see the dark, light, and now it's going dark again. I'm going to remove this cast-on comb. I already removed the weights, obviously. And now we will put the garter bar on and remove the work from the piece after I make sure that all of the latches are open. I will also make sure that they are all aligned. Trixie, sweetie, shush. Hey, no barks. Uh-oh. They got their barks on. Not sure why. There's nothing to bark at. They're just being puppies. Crazy puppies. Alright. Going to very carefully move the stitch onto the garter bar. Tour guide again, not prison guard. You don't want to get any of them stuck in the latches again. That ends poorly. This is fairly delicate yarn. And because I don't have any weight on it, when I push it up onto the garter bar, it doesn't want to slide back down. It just behaves. No struggles. Okay, just a couple, but no actual struggles. And now we're going to put the stitches over 64 stitches. So from 40 we're going 40. From 80 we're going down to 64. Okay, so here we go. I just adjusted the camera again. Keeping everything in the shot. So 32 left, 32 right. Gently put the stitches on the needles. May have just lost those ones. That's okay. I'll reknit them. I'm not sure why that's happening, but not a big deal. I am going to put a claw weight here so it stops following me. Which is driving me nuts. It doesn't matter how much I just screwed up on this side, I can fix it. Keep having stitches not go all the way off the garter bar. Okay, so what's happened here is that my stitches have gotten caught and they've pulled. Again, I will just fix it after. There's no weight on it, so it's not a big deal. That could have ended poorly. Okay, so now let's fix this middle part. You can see where this thread just kept going. Okay. On. These two are screwed up. Okay. Take these apart, put them up here. This one has undone itself. This one I just need to reknit. Okay, that looks fairly good. I don't think I lost any others. Like I said, there's no weight on it, so there's no reason for it to unravel. Reset our row counter to all zeros. And now we bring out our cast on combs. So going along the bottom, I'm just going to very carefully thread the triangle weight into the stitches. Trying not to get any snags or runs in this material. Yarn. But yes, we are knitting our own material. So I'm just hanging the weights off of the cast on that we did. All right, you can see what I'm doing. We're going to knit 10 rows, and then we will do something completely different. Make sure you close the door on your sinker plate. Okay, so that's 10 rows. We're now going to bring out our paperwork again. And we're going to look at what we have. We currently have 64 stitches. We're going to go down to 55 stitches. Plus we're going to add another 5 stitches for the fold over. But last time we had 25 on the right, 35 on the left. This time we're going to have 25 on the left, 35 on the right. Our reductions will be 2 together and then 5 not together. So let's start at the center this time. So 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 together. Here's another angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 together. Let's continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 together. Just like last time, we're going to bring them all forward, open the latches, remove the weight, and take it off on the garter bar. So here I am, just being a nice little tour guide. Everything is safe. And this is it for this video. In the next video, we will start knitting the actual right front of the sweater.